Test 1, 2. Welcome everybody. Shout out to Mexico. Mexico. Welcome, Ian. Eri Baniadito. Welcome, Diane CC. I just had to restart the computer a bit. It was decent. It's good. Great time. Love this scale, oh my gosh. D major pentatonic. Okay, welcome Esther. You're new to the channel, beautiful. I hope you're enjoying it so far. within an hour, everybody's gonna be rolling in here, it looks like. I want to get the Halusi. I was kind of disappointed. This was supposed to be a D. Let's see. But it's an A sharp. Please work. Nope. Not working. Let me see here. Maybe if you use as nice twice. Maybe. Usually I have to uninstall the driver, which probably takes 30 seconds. Okay, let me just do that real quick. Oh, that's okay. I guess I'll just manually control it for right now. Until it wants to cooperate. Cooperate. Welcome, Amber. Nice to see you, sister. Hope life has been good. There we go. Finally. Okay. So out of tune. Yeah, let me know when you get the flute. I'll check on the timing. It shouldn't be too long, but yeah. It's in A sharp right now, so let's see. A sharp is G flat. No, A sharp is A sharp is B flat. B flat, G minor. Okay, let's try that. Welcome, Crystal. Welcome, Lutindo. We got Adam Euphrasia. Maddie. Tricky. Will fasting open up my third eye? Why do you want to open your third eye? Just be happy. What's your reason for wanting to open your third eye? You wanna be weird like me? Do you think I'm like this because I'm trying to be? I'm like this because I got no choice. Because when you activate yourself, you know, like the Matrix, when you take the red pill, there's no going back. And that journey of awakening, it may be like a 7-year journey until your things make sense. Are you ready for that kind of life? Just being honest. And that 7 year, I'm not talking about it's going to be pleasant at all. But it's refreshing because there is the light at the end of the tunnel. And that light at the end of the other tunnel, it just comes from you. But you don't believe it in the beginning. Because there would be no light if you couldn't perceive the light at the end of the tunnel. There is no tunnel. There is no spoon. Like, what you mean there's no spoon? That is a damn spoon. Don't try to bend the spoon. I'm sad because I'm sick with a virus. Oh, okay. Brother Sean also is sick with the virus, but luckily, you're alive. To enjoy your life some more and suffer some more in the future too. Yeah. Like, like, wait, what? I heard third eye enlightens you. Where did you hear that from? The third eye is like the most popular thing spiritual people talk about. Especially whenever I hear decalcify your pineal gland and all this. I too used to follow those philosophies. But I didn't realize the people who I talked about had no results in their life. They just followed a bunch of things. We don't really know if there's practical results or are we just doing what the other person said. Like he said, she said game. But we don't know what the results of their practice are. We just go, yeah, we should decalcify. Okay, what's the result of your decalcification? See? You have to pay attention. You have to smell the BS. But in the beginning, it's cool because it sounds like you're in the club when you hear decalcify your pineal gland and all these things and enlightenment. But that's why you have to be very skeptical when somebody says anything about enlightenment stuff. Like, are you enlightened? A lot of people enlightenment nowadays, huh? Third eye open everywhere, just like opening a can of soda. Because they know the secret jutsu. Kake bunshin no jutsu. Kage bunshin no jutsu. Then you can do the shadow clone. Raisengen. Thank you, Carol, for subscribing. Raisengen. My belief is that we all don't really know what this is. What is this? Depends who you talk to. Sometimes we become very ungrounded from taking too much mushrooms on a daily basis. You gotta be careful. Or if you're never sober all the time, your brain is not grounded, so it becomes a bit more airy because you're putting a lot of smoke. You know what I love? That I can do this. Like, this sounds great right now. That's God's plan. I'm just pressing a bunch of random buttons and it's... Thank you, Carol. Thank you for your blessings. I recently had a bit of trouble with posting your live. Oh, really? Yeah, because I just learned to play the piano not too long ago. I didn't know it'd be like, I would just... Right, but I didn't know to just trust yourself and have fun. Fine, man. Yeah, you got a remix from my video, that's why. Sometimes if you like screen record and then post it on your own, but if you remix or get the music from the app, yeah. But I don't know. I mean, I just make everything from scratch, so I don't get into any copyright, anything or violation. Other than when I light incense, they think I'm smoking. Or when I play the flute, they think I'm smoking. For whatever reason, the algorithm thinks this means a peace pipe or something. You know what I mean? Especially when I put the graphics on like this. Like, oh hell no, he puffing now. Like, for real, thinks I'm puffing. Virgil and Grace went to check on his condition and his cancer is still in remission. God's plan. So shout out to Virgil and Grace. I know it's scary, like it might come back. Nora says, thank you very much. My anxiety has declined since I listened to you. May you have no more anxiety moving forward. Maybe sometimes. Like a happy relationship with stress, which is not all the time. Sometimes you're gonna have a little bit. Maybe that's gonna be, you know. Just here to be realistic. So grateful for all the good news. how does one turn their form of empathy into strength? Their form of empathy. What does that mean? What does it mean? What's your form of empathy into strength? Maybe you have a high sensitivity towards, you have a deep compassion towards the world. But it makes you overly sensitive. Thank you, last unicorn. Assume. Thank you. How does one express empathy, but they don't speak out? They just feel inside. The way you express empathy without speaking, just breathe. Why does your empathy need to be seen by others? When your internal love is enough, you become a brilliant lighthouse because you don't need somebody to see your love. You are love. And that's when people see it even more. Without you needing to shine for other people. You shine because you're complete. Thank you. Good anniversary with my wife today. 3 years anniversary. Do they feel empathy? They show is the weak. Go with the wife. I already hang out with my wife. That's the reason why I'm happy is because my wife knows I follow my heart. You have to marry yourself first. I'm not her babysitter. We're not like what mainstream people think romantic relationship and marriage is about. That's why a lot of it don't work out. She's doing what makes her happy. I'm doing what makes me happy. I'm not her babysitter. But we spend amazing time together. She can take care of her damn self. That's why when we're together, we nourish each other even more because we know we come complete. Versus baby. But right, sometimes we do that as like a ritual. Right? Ritual. Courting ritual. There's tradition involved in doing, right? And so because we both come from super traditional culture, like the Vietnamese culture, right? She's Vietnamese and I'm Thai. So we know we come from a deep respect But the modern life breaks a lot of tradition, so you have to find what works, what doesn't work, and slowly figure out what does our relationship need. So the expectations of how traditional marriages need to be, we don't always stick to tradition. We're willing to break things to make life work because there's no one size fit all for everybody. Right? We're not married to join a cult. We're together to grow with each other. Right? And just make life work. And have a genuine time with each other when we're together. The end. Talking about hard work is when I get on here, I just feel I'm home also. You know why? It may be tiring some days, but it's worth it because it's where I want to be. You know what I mean? That's why I'm always constantly in a good mood, because this is my dream. This is my baby. You know? And my baby is doing good. And everything else is doing great too. Hello. The people here, happy, healthy, healing. Brother Virgil just updated us again. Right, he told me his cancer was in remission, but then after some months they were scared it was gonna come back. Still in remission. Love is real. Energy healing is real. If it's pure. Welcome, Green Gears. Arrow Eyes, nice to see you, brother. Oh, you got a new profile? Welcoming Julia. Getting ready for the day, thank you. Got Alyosha, Linda, Lisa, Nanda, and her cat is here. A lot of people and their cats and dogs are here, so shout out to your cat and dog. Hearing about a lot of pain and trauma from Yeah, a lot of people have been coming to the stream with sadness and leaving with joy. But the people who come here on a daily basis, they're just sad for a little bit. The one that come long time, they come one time, big trouble, you know. But with music, with loving community, with binaural frequency, it all just cuts the negative energy. The heart shines. We all win party. Everybody wins. I think what really inspires people is that your body will start healing when you're happy. It's like incredible. People don't believe it. But when they come in here, like, golly, all these people healing from the impossible. We all need a miracle sometimes, you know. That's what will help us believe in some universal thingy, right? Like imagine you experience like a legit like miracle healing. Like, that's gonna make you have faith in something, you know. Love, let's just say it. It's just faith in love, in life. I needed a miracle too. And when you keep getting miracle back to back, you're like, man, everybody deserves a miracle this lifetime. And the universe says, why don't you help them? But how, says the mind? How am I going to help them? And the universe is quiet. Okay, good night, sister. I just keep climbing my mountain every day. How to learn to be a better healer, a better meditation teacher, a better public speaker, how to speak better in front of the camera, how to speak in a soothing manner, how to articulate more clearly, how to play the flute better, how to play the singing bowl better, how to edit video better, how to edit the Photoshop better, how to create a better healing live streaming environment, how to dress more aesthetically pleasing, how to take care of your skin game better, how to get better camera quality, how to get better audio quality, how to EQ the audio quality, how to get a better computer, how to change a hard drive and SD cards and all these things, how to choose the best lens for the live streaming, how to evolve your meditation, how to help people heal their bodily illness, mental illness, When does it stop, universe? Why do you want to stop? Oh, you mean it's just gonna be forever? If you're not ascending the mountain, then you're descending. And if you're descending but not by choice, start ascending. If you're descending by choice, respect. Thank you for 25,000 likes. But if you're not descending by choice and you're forced to descend, you start paying attention to your path, your life. Life's trying to teach you. Let's get some harp in here. When you climb a mountain, right? Eventually you have to come down. But you're aware that you reached the mountaintop and it's time to also come down. We're not here to be attached to the mountaintop because it's more about the journey and the lessons than the destination. It's the nature of life that you climb the mountain and you come down. But if you are going down the mountain because you're rolling down, not because you didn't pay attention, ouch. She broke my heart. I got fired from the job. I'm broke. Why are you broke? Why did you get fired? Why are you heartbroken again for the 5th time? Excuse me. Excuse me. Wait, we're not doing. Why are they laughing? Me? Twitch? What? Of course I pay attention to Twitch. It's just you're scared. Some people are too scared to ask questions because the flow is different on there. Oh, you want a singing bowl? You can just say, I redeem singing bowl. I want the singing bowl set you have. Is there one singing bowl that's exactly the same to the next one? You wanna buy this one? Maybe in 80 years, you can come to the estate sale. Nah, it'll probably be like 40, 50 years. There's amazing singing bowls everywhere. I'm serious. I made the setup myself, that's why. I didn't buy this set. I only bought one set, the rest I just kind of compiled myself. Which is why I have a deep relationship with the bowls. The most recent set I bought as a complete set. Because I actually got to the level where I could afford. Actually, no, I bought a complete set before, but it wasn't the best sounding set, to be honest. But your first set is still your first set. But that set I gave away to people. I only have 2 bowls left from that set. My friend Alfred has one. A brother in Thailand has one. When I was a monk, I brought a bowl there. And then brother Sean has one. I got 2 here, so there's 2 more. Oh, one I gave to my another brother John, but then his ex-wife took it after they split. So that thing is in the ether somewhere. So these 2 came from my first set. Then, of course, and one of the reasons all these bowls sound so good because these mics are highly responsive, sensitive, and the room is mostly treated. The proximity effect, the EQ on it makes everything sound so good. So you're so spoiled here, everybody. For real. You're getting like the best of everything that I could cultivate, you know? For real, like people in real life might not even hear this quality. Which I've shown you before. Everything is highly curated, okay? To give you the most relaxing experience, right? Which if you don't hear. And then whenever I play the flute, I curate it for you. For example, let's say I pick up this flute. Okay. I pick up this flute and I want to give you the best sound that helps the heart open. You want some Michael? So that's what I'm constantly doing when I'm off screen, right? To detect, okay, this characteristics of this flute has too much bass, so I'll bring it down. For example, this may be a different, right? You want to bring this up. I bring the volume down a little bit. And I bump this up. Maybe I'll pick this up next, which is the Gena. The bass is a bit too much, so I'll bring it down. Bring this down. And I bring the flute closer to get a more proximity effect so it can have a natural warm tone. I could bump this slightly. Of course, the other thing that I'm adjusting is the reverb, but I manually control it with my hand because I'm using my loop station here to control the reverb so it's not too much. Some flutes are better with more, some are better with less, so I'm constantly adjusting that. For example, this is a little bit. It's too dry, right? So I slowly adjust. This scale, G major, can be played with E minor. I already know that because I've been studying for the past 3 months. Right, G major. Opposite the relative scale, which means it plays perfectly. Right, G major, E minor is the relative scale, which is this flute. But I know this needs a little bit more bass. So I know I want more warmth, right? More warmth. So I'm gonna maybe bring up the highs, bring it down here. Scoot back a little bit. Say I pick up another flute. That's D minor, right? If I pick up a D minor flute, D minor, the relative scale is F major. So I go to F major and make this tone. But I think we should make something more interesting. We can use a Japanese scale to play with a Native American flute, which will be D Hirajoshi scale. This thing has a Japanese scale built in already. Enjoy. But maybe I want it more soothing, so we just do a piano instead. This is the same flute in a higher octave, so we'll adjust the EQ to it too. What's the number? So when you see me adjusting the numerous things that I'm doing, right? That's what you see me do. So when I'm speaking, I just have my EQ here in case anything I need, right? Or you can just have it no EQ, right? So this is dry audio with EQ. Just so you know, when I'm tweaking something, literally I'm tweaking like 4 or 5 different things, right? The proximity of the mic, the EQ, the reverb, the volume, right? And everything's so different. When you adjust the EQ, the volume affects it too, right? Like whenever you lower the EQ, the volume goes down, so you gotta raise it up, or sometimes it messes it up. You just have to partially do some things. But when you do it every day, you know that this flute is about to be some flutes are more difficult to EQ. So you just figure out what's what. And of course, some flutes are 432 hertz, so I have to know to shift it. Right now it's 432, right? So this tuner is shifted to 432. But if I wanted 440 hertz, I have to go to I hotkey the 432 hertz to one button. This is 440 hertz. See, it's slightly higher, just like what? It's like 24 points or 25 points above, which this flute is 432. So this whole rack right here is 440 hertz. So it would be F sharp. Now, in the beginning, I used to be like I used to do too much to the EQ, but because I'm making live music and controlling the EQ, I just got it down to 2 things. I just moved these 2 things, right? The mid high and the mid low, right? Mid to high, mid to low, which reduced me having to use like 4 different levels. And I'm grateful because in the beginning I was so like stressed out about it, but now I got it down to just enough to help open the heart. And that's a lot to say. And I just found out today that the new flutes that are coming from Brazil. Oh yeah, the goal should be right here on screen. I'm not sure y'all see or yeah. So we got 6 more flutes that took 7 months to make. I ordered these flutes in January and they're coming. They're ready to be shipped. Okay, yeah, they're ready to be shipped. And so I can and these flutes are flutes that I don't have in wooden version that are drawn. So for example, this flute is 3D printed. Which sounds great, right? But this is a wooden version. Which the characteristics of the wood is so much different. So I'll read to you what I got, what's coming, okay? Just so. So I have a B minor coming, okay? This is a bamboo, but it's a cheaper, not the greatest tune, yeah. So it sounds like this. Oh. Before I move forward, so what I'm getting is a bunch of stuff like this. Okay, so this is what I'm impressed with this, so I decided, okay, I'm gonna commit. So this is what's coming. So I'm getting this tone, but in a double, right? So that's gonna come in a double. And then this one is coming in a wooden version. And anything that I have double off, you already know where it's going. That sounds great in 3D printed version already. So with the wooden version, you already know. So this is gonna go to somebody who's been coming. Next one is gonna be G. This one in a double instead of a triple. So it sounds slightly muted and kind of flat because It's 3D printed, but still, Still beautiful. Yeah, I ordered them 7 months ago. Long time ago. The next one is a C# minor. I don't even have this one, so. So this one is gonna be. This is coming in a double, in a wooden version. Nice, yeah. eBay, Etsy has a good one. Is wooden better? It depends on which one. Honestly, this is incredible for 3D printed. Like, what the? That's 3D printed, like, that's all you need if you're getting started. For sure. And then the last one would be something like this, but in a bass version. Or in a mid-tone, excuse me. So I have this super bass, so I'm getting the in-between. Coach Miley, nice to see you. Starter. So we would do the Phrygian scale. This is 440 hertz, which I have labeled with a sticker. You already know, after a while you remember all. The Phrygian scale is called a dominant Phrygian scale, by the way. There's a regular Phrygian. So it's not just. This is the Phrygian dominant. Welcome, Daniel. Welcome, Illa. Gail, thank you so much. Lucy. Here's a big one for Ox 5. Looks like it's time to activate the tuner. Thank you, Orlando. I think you're in it. It's hard to get 200 people in a building every night and then get them home safely, unless you just do it right here. And you fall asleep right in your bed after the sound bath. Right, imagine you feel so relaxed and you still have to drive home. In here, you're so relaxed and you fall right asleep. Like, oh. By the way, this past Wednesday, I did a local sound bath at Unity. You know, you want to hear something crazy? So we start playing 10 minutes. I warn everybody, you know, sometimes, right, if you get distracted by something, just turn that distraction into part of the meditation. Even if somebody's snoring, that's a shamanic snoring part of the meditation. If you get emotional, your emotion is part of the meditation. 10 minutes in, literally, we're doing crystal bowls. You hear? Like, damn. We just got started. For real, 10 minutes in, the dude, somebody, but I already knew that was gonna happen. Because there was a lot of traffic and everybody got drained from the traffic. So when they got there, there's like, and they needed to be there. I mean, Wednesday, you know. Right, Wednesday after work, you drive to a local sound bath. Free sound bath, by the way. And I don't think he stopped for 30 minutes. Oh, everybody was irritated. But I told him, hey, it is what it is. Some people don't know. Some people never meditate for an hour before or 30 minutes. So some people were on their phone because they've never sat still for longer than 30 minutes. So for them to be with us for like an hour or 45 minutes is a blessing. Right? Thank you, PG. Thank you so much. Yeah. So, if the summer energy is draining you, just breathe and go to sleep, you know. Just relax, it's gonna be okay. You're gonna make it just like how you always made it. I just wanted to share that with you because that's why we're here. A ton of people fall asleep here every night. Yeah. If you're new to the stream, I'm Brother Thanet of the Mystic Village, and what we do here is help people love their damn self. Yeah. And I stream till 3 a.m. 5 to 6 nights a week. And so this is kind of like a digital temple for people to come in and clear their energy and even fall asleep here, you know. Oh, and some people are starting their day in Europe, of course. How did you start this journey? A baby was born in Thailand in 1988, May. Here we go. A lotus. In that lotus, a baby appeared. Just kidding. Nah, my parents immigrated to America in into my spiritual. Yeah, I was raised Buddhist religiously, and then I just got caught up in suffering a lot. You know, life just didn't work out over and over, and eventually you hit rock bottom, and then you can't go any lower, so you bounce back up. Like, oh god damn, like, oh, I'm still alive. Well, what is there to do? Not sure. And so lots of loneliness, sadness, and depression that led to, you get tired of being lonely and sad all the time eventually. If you don't get tired of being miserable, you'll continue being miserable all the time. I'm like, man, where's the happiness in life, man? And that was the beginning. Near-death experience from substance, heartbreaks, and then at that time lots of people go listen to the EDM and the raves. Right. And then get caught up in the trap house. You survive that. And then eventually you need to make your life work. So I got a job at a Cheesecake Factory. I hated it. I almost got fired. And almost getting fired was the catalyst for me deciding, let me try at this thing called life. Because up until that point, I did not try at life. I was clawing my way to keep surviving. So I was doing a lot of drinking with my coworkers, lots of smoking and drinking and substance abuse and plant medicine explorations. And most of my friends say that Buddhism is the most peaceful religion. I'm not religiously Buddhist, but I practice the peaceful teachings. So I get the benefits without needing to be religious. Because the practice of peaceful life is all you need. You don't need to be religious. So that's what we do in here. The practice of being a peaceful neighbor, right? Yeah. I agree. It's just people don't like religion talk as much, you know. Yeah, I was until I almost got fired. And whenever I was gonna get fired, I had a choice to decide to either do the best that I can and not fail myself or just give up. I just decided to believe. And that was the catalyst that led me to wanting to improve my life and even make more money. On the journey to finding more wealth, I find a greater wealth called meditation, love, and wisdom. Because I kept asking the universe. I didn't believe in God, the universe, but I did because I survived a couple near-death experiences, which made me have a lot more faith because I'm like, why am I still alive? I was really effed up. You know, my heart was beating irregularly. I was not sleeping, and my panic attack, and then they gave me something to cut, right? And that was in my Halloween night, 2014 or something like that, right? And so through wanting to chase more, like in the beginning, you're looking for God. Let's just say it. I was looking for God and the universe, and I needed proof. Right? I didn't want to just believe in something just because somebody told me. Like, hell no. It didn't make sense. Why would I believe just because somebody told me? I needed to experience it for myself. And so I began to test the universe. But I test not with ego, I test with humility. Like, okay, if you is real, whatever you are, right? In the beginning it was like that. Very skeptical. Well, whatever, all right, universe. You know, it's like, if you're real, show me some signs. Or how about today? How about let me just make a quick $120? Just lunchtime, just right. And for like 3 months, everything I asked for, like I asked for realistic money, not like crazy amounts, right? I was like, all right, give me today. How about 120? How about 130 today? I would make the same or more. Usually it's always more, but I always practice. I always like go into it with no expectation, but just do the best that I can. And as I practice for like 2 to 3 months of like testing out the universal thingy, whatever, right? I became so emotional because it kept giving me what I asked for, because I was asking from sincerity. I wasn't like, all right, give me $500, right? It's not realistic. Like that's, but what's realistic? Maybe $150. And usually it was, and so as I got humbled every day, I was like, okay, right? No, this is just me and the universe thingy. I just started to, I realized I didn't need more money. I was like, okay. I go, everything I ask for, you give me, but I think I need something more. Show me what love looks like. And that's when the mystic journey began. And so I began to walk the Dharma, the Tao, the way began. And that's when the spiritual awakening and all these things started happening. I was like, whoa. Right? I began to follow my bliss. All the negative things in my life, even my negative coworkers who are like lazy all the time. The law of attraction, right? Because you're just connected. Good energy. You plant good energy, it comes back and it pushes away the negative things in life. And it happened everywhere. I just couldn't believe it. One of the huge catalysts was watching that movie, The Secret, the law of attraction movie. Right? And I began to practice the law of attraction, which is a very beginner, but all you need is the beginner, right? The most basic knowledge is all you need anyways. The rest will naturally come if you just have a strong foundation. Just like basketball, when you have strong fundamentals, you're always gonna school somebody every time because you have strong fundamentals. In spirituality, it's the exact same way. When you have a strong foundation and fundamentals, it's all you need to climb the mountain. And then you learn along the way. Of course, this story, right, at that point, that was like 7 years ago. Okay, where I left off, that was 7 years ago. So this is 7 years later. Oh, you can't see the goal. Okay, thank you. Is that better? What do you suggest everyone how to start the law of attraction? Focus on joy. It's natural to want to manifest material, money, and girls or romantic relationship. Focus on your inner daily happiness and count your blood. Don't try to manifest anything. Just enjoy. Focus on enjoying what you already have. That's going to lead you to realizing what do you need to manifest or invest your time and focus into. Because many people ask for what they want, but not what they need. And so the universe is always giving you what you need. So people think it's not working. You ask for what you want, you're getting what you need instead. So as you gain more wisdom and you're a good practitioner, you start to realize the universe is always giving you what you need, and eventually you trust the process more and you always get what you need. Right? That's why it's coming to you, to teach you something. Yeah. But of course, I also have been trained by the master. I've meditated. Tons of meditation, tons of different style of meditation. Collaborating with multiple spiritual leaders from every background, whether it's Hare Krishna, ecstatic dance, hippie type of people, or it could be Buddhist types, Mahayana, Theravada, Tibetan, right? Sound healers using gongs, Tibetan bowls. I just started being around these people and I started observing what they were doing. But then eventually I asked the universe for a great teacher, which led me to, which I was doing healing work already, but then I realized, okay, it looks like I'm going to be walking the more medicine Buddha path, which is being a healer. It's almost like you have to stay pure to be a healer because it's easy to get corrupted. And find your calling, find your purpose, if anything. I would ask for wisdom. Show me love, show me wisdom, show me my purpose. Because that is way more valuable than money. Right? Show me discipline. Show me responsibility. Show me boundaries. Because with all these tools, abundance will naturally flow. Right? Because you have a system that works and the energy begins to flow. Now, I didn't know I was going to be mentored. I thought I had to pay to be taught by a healer, but the universe is good. The real people don't take your money anyways. Like the genuine healers, they don't take your money. That's what I learned. The ones that take your money, there's a lot of corruption that happens because it's not pure, which is very difficult to find a teacher that will just do it from the heart and it's donation based, or just be committed. But these are the hardest to find because they're always grinding. They don't have time for you, but you have to make time for them. And that's why you have to be an apprentice. Right? That's why when the founder of Reiki, the only way to learn from the master Usui was to be an apprentice. There was no certification. Right? That certification happened because one of the students, the fruit fell too far away from the tree. That's it. then the fruit got rotten. Same thing with yoga. Bikram yoga. Gurus sleeping with their student is the wrong thing. You should not be sleeping around with, because they look up to you, right? So when you have the teacher, and sadly that there is, because the root of the Western yoga movement come from that, which is kind of sad. So you see it everywhere now, right? If you just watch that documentary Bikram Yoga on Netflix, you see, oh, he was manipulating the young student. Like, what the? That's the wrong thing to do. And so that's what, but of course, that's what brought yoga to the Western world to be yoga business, which is better than nothing, but that's a low standard. I don't like to say better than nothing, but it is what it is, right? It is what it is. That's just how it is. So whenever but it's up to you. Maybe you want to operate yoga and practice spiritual thingies as a business. That's okay. Do the best that you can. Do the best that you can. Stay humble. Right? Because what you have to realize, what's worth more than money is respect. Because that network is way more. Because if you just start focusing on money, your network becomes small. But when you focus on helping people, your network is expansive. Right? And I'm just blessed to have role models who are like that. Focus on helping people more than certifications. Yeah. And that's why I can't get along. It's hard for mainstream spiritual people to get along, because I don't shut up about this stuff, you know. I just say it out in the open, like, man, not when they're. And whenever I don't resonate with somebody, I just say it up front. I don't tell them to their face, but I'll say it out loud, because that's how I filter, right? There's nothing to hide. We're just not on the same page. And that's okay. At least you're trying to help people. That's enough. Right? Like, in your field and your style, do the best that you can. Be a good service. That's it. I might not be on the same page or same style, but just keep helping people. Yeah. But I'm grateful for the real ones. The ones that are on the same page with me. The one that understand the mission. The one that realize when you die, they take all your money is split anyways. All my flutes here, it's gonna go wherever. So it's not about all this stuff. It's about making this life thing more peaceful, more loving with each other. Right? When you see your brothers and sisters sad, how can we help people feel better? How can we help people gain more wisdom? And music, healing and all these things definitely can. And no one said this is gonna be easy. But I always remember, Jesus and Buddha didn't need a certification. You know what I mean? Remember that. Are you gonna look up to the real ones? I do. That's my first spiritual role models, the Buddha. They had teachers, but they weren't really, they didn't no books. They were just word of mouth, sharing knowledge from the heart. And that art form isn't really lost. It's just, there's just a very small, real, like, light workers, the ones that actually are genuine, very small group. So that's all I do. Stay humble, stay grounded. Even some monks come in here. I get tested by monks sometimes, you know. I just stay humble. Me, I'm just some dude. I play the bowls, you know. I just play the bowls. I don't know. I'm just here to be a good servant. But when people test you, that means, right? Is this like a fake guru? Man, you fake guru. But some people are like, man, he's not slipping at all. They've been sitting here for hours and he's still keeping it real. I mean, I'm just being, I don't know. But here's a beautiful part. I'm not the only real one in here. Tons of real ones in here. That's why I'm happy to get on, because I know that the people who are on the same page, because the more we gather, the more we raise the vibration of ourselves and our family and your city, your community, which is priceless. Right? Because sometimes you don't know where to go to find genuine, grounded people. But can't you believe the universe is good that we can freaking use the internet to find authentic, grounded, genuine people? Because it's late right now. We're not going to be at a temple right now or a yoga studio, but we got the internet. And we could like connect authentically using the internet. It's beautiful. And then the testimonials. We don't even need to talk about it right now. The testimonials. Right, one of the main things was, right, one of my criteria as a healer, like, okay, we have to heal physical illnesses. I told the universe, whatever I'm doing, it needs to relate to physical healing too. I didn't know how it was going to happen. I didn't know it was going to happen through the internet. I just go, I'm going to give my life to this. And I'm going to trust you. And a way is made. And that's why I'm here every day. Right? Because I'm getting everything I'm asking for. So when the universe gives you everything you asked for, you also gotta give everything. Right. So all right. It's like give it your all. Here, let's do 432 hertz. Sawasdee krap, Kafuni. How old were you when you learned to play instruments? My first instrument that I ever played was a tingsha, which is a Thai chingchak. But my first official instrument was it's a drum. Because it was, growing up, I go to a Sunday school at a Thai temple here in Houston. And nobody wanted to play the damn drum. Because the kids, right? Because the drum is not sexy. It's like in the background. You want your kid to play the monochord or the xylophone, right? All these things are I for years right, playing the drum. So that's one of my first, and I just repeated maybe 3 styles, right? Which was ding 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 tum ding tum, right? It's 2 drums. Each end has a different tone, a bass and a high, and you can like go. And I just played maybe 3 to 4 or 5 varieties, and that was it. but it required a lot of focus because we would play on big stages, right? Because Thai community is small. So when somebody asked for Thai music, they came to the temple. So I got used to stage performance at a young age. And I played on national TV in Thailand before too, with a group, which was very like serious. And I played at the George R. Brown Convention Center. Right, so I grew up just performing Thai performance art, dancing, Thai dancing in front of people, right? And music in front of people. I didn't know my purpose in life at that time. I just did what the community, we just did. It's like basically you do church stuff. So me, I was doing temple stuff, right? But here's I also played every other instrument. So the one thing I like to do was I like to try to play one song. Like I memorize one song on every instrument. So we get on like this, you know, it's like a little violin, and I would play that one song, which is this song here. So I'd be playing at Thai restaurants. Like whenever it's Thai New Year's, we would go to Thai restaurants and play music. Or if it's somebody's wedding, we would go to the wedding and do a Thai dance performance or Thai music, right? It's like a Thai wedding, so you want to have classical Thai music. I was the official drummer, of course, which I did for about 10 to 15 years. Until I stopped going to the temple and then I found the streets. Basically, that's the short story. Oh, welcome. You're the music teacher at UH that hired Sister Emily. Was that you? Thank you, Sister Grace. But the sound healing journey happened after the awakening. Excuse me. We gotta fly. Yeah, so I didn't start playing. I played the recorder. This is a Thai recorder. This is actually passed down from my dead uncle. And this is like a freaking amazing instrument. My uncle who transitioned. So I stopped playing all instruments when I started hanging out on the street racing, going to the bar, going to the club, karaoke bar, going to the raves, and then my life spiraled into misery. And then I had an awakening which led me to watching YouTube and finding this guy called Temple Sounds. Right? Temple Sounds. At that time, there was no sound healing was not popular yet. But this guy was like selling, I think he's from Rhode Island or something like that, or Pennsylvania, right? Was selling these sets of Tibetan bowls, and I used to meditate to them. And I was like, that is so cool. I wish I could do that. Dude. He was surrounded by like 50, okay, let's be more humble, 40 instruments. Like tons of singing bowls, tingshas and gongs just all around. Just ding, 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 ding. Right. And of course, me having like a, you can say, hyperactive mind. You're like, dude. Ooh, bro, I'm trying to do that. I didn't know it would be with flutes and bowls, And so I eventually bought my first singing bowl on Amazon for $30. That eventually got stolen in downtown, which led me to getting my first set on Amazon for $300. And then I didn't know, I know I enjoyed sound healing, but I didn't know it was a path for me because I didn't know what was possible. But it started getting more serious as I brought the bowls. I wanted to guide meditation, and singing bowls are good to be part of a guided meditation, right? You play the bowl. Breathing in, I'm aware that I'm breathing in. And let go of any heaviness. Relax your whole body. No expectations. So I wasn't trying to do sound healing at the beginning. I was just trying to use sound healing to support me guiding meditation. But what ended up happening was the sound took over. That's a long story short, yeah. The sound took over. So instead of me needing to guide meditation, I just do dope sound and and people naturally learn to meditate without me needing to talk anymore. Because I'm just so into it, and everyone's so into it, that when I'm taking a deep breath, everyone is doing it too. Which is like mind-blowing to me. Because before because all I knew what that was possible was, okay, I can be a meditation teacher, but I didn't know it would be a non-verbal meditation style teacher with just music that guides people to let go and breathe. And sometimes I'll say some things, but just very little, But in the beginning, I did a lot more guiding until I gained more skill, until I got basically my first set of crystal bowls. Right. Once I got the crystal bowls, that really launched me into, because crystal bowls are loud, right? Tibetan bowls, they're not very loud. You need mics for them, right? But crystal bowls, you don't need a microphone. You just show up and play. And so I started HTX meditation, which is going on over 5 years now in Houston, Texas, free sound bath, which led Sister Emily to join. Now she takes over the crystal singing bowls. Right, Brother Sean plays the handpan and other instruments, the gong, the didgeridoo. Brother Charles plays a drum and a handpan. Thank you. Yeah. If you want music where I'm not talking, check out the YouTube channel. Do crystal bowls break easily? If you don't have a good case and you keep them in your car all the time and you're a bad driver, yes. So you need a good case and don't leave them in your car. And don't let anyone carry them but you if you don't want them to break. And if you don't have the funds, you know what I mean? But as you become a light worker, the funds become infinite. For real. All the money that we get on Sunday just stays with Sunday. We just reinvest in spiritual tools and microphones and sound and getting a new handpan, right? Buying tickets to go to medicine for the people, right? All the Sunday money, we just keep it in the community so it keeps flowing. Yeah. On here, my whole life is just do this anyway, so all the donation just goes to making this better and better and better and better and better. That's why everything is like the best that it could be, because it's years of surrender to the path, right? Your purpose and your calling. I think we're ready for some more music. How can I meditate like you? And be present with it. Over and over and over and over. And have a good posture and slowly build better posture. That's it. When I'm walking, I still have good posture. When I'm speaking, I use mindfulness to speak. Even when I eat, I take my time to chew. When I drink, I take my time to drink. But sometimes you have to do things in a hurry. But hopefully it's not all the time, because that means you may not be present. If you're in a hurry all the damn time, that means you need to plan your life better. So turn the things that you're doing in the moment, like turn your daily life into your meditation. When you're cooking, enjoy it. Right? Be with it. Even when you're on social media, start noticing that if it drains you, turn it off. When you watch the news and it begins to be too much, you don't have to watch anymore. But you only know when to stop if you pay attention. When you're playing a game and you know that you're not enjoying it anymore, but it's addicting, then you know how to turn off the video game. When you're scrolling through TikTok or YouTube and it begins to be unfulfilling, find some other thing to do that fills your cup. Like being here, right? We slow down, we're having a genuine, heartfelt discussion. I mean, if you're gonna be disrespectful, Magic Mike, I mean, you're here for a reason. we can easily... Yes, I know you want music, but you're just gonna have to wait, okay? You have to learn how to communicate, bro. Don't be rude. Okay? You have to learn to communicate with your community. At least say, can you please play music? You know what I mean? Okay. Can you please play some music? You go, music. It's just called be respectful. That's all. And this needs to be said because we have patience for disrespectful people in here because we care. Yeah. So we're just calling out what you're doing, and welcome to the Mystic Village. No, it's okay. We're saying what's being received was rudeness. So just realize, oh, if you don't mean to be rude, realize that's what you're doing. It's all good. It just so we're aware of how it's being received. Your intentions may be good, but your actions, the results is not, right? The cause and effect. And so that's why we're willing to have a gentle discussion with you, because if you are somewhere else, they would have blocked you and timed you out long time ago. But in here, honestly, we're kind of used to it. I know. They wanna, right? It's okay, Mike. It's all good. Can you sing? I really enjoy your singing. Possibly. Let's clear the energy first and then we'll see about the singing. And thank you so much for 104,000 likes. Thank you, sister. Oh, okay, that's a misunderstanding. Okay, no. No worries, bro. He said, I just like the music. And then he said music. Yeah. He was clarifying himself. Thank you for the kind words, everybody. Tokito says, I love the setup. Thank you. This is a 5 years in the making, so. Excuse me for the misunderstanding. Thank you for being here. Let me balance this out real quick. Welcome, Spawn, again. Yes, my hair has been growing for 6 months already, bro. Welcome back. This is called a weighted tuning fork. This one is tuned to the root chakra in 432 hertz. Oh. Thank you for the raid from Grim. Nice to see you. A raid with 256 people on Kick. Excuse me, there's a fly on my tuning fork. Is that the universe? Are you telling me to fly? You want a little vibe? Okay. You want your root chakra? Fly. I guess that's what we'll sing that. Thank you, Grim, for the raid. Appreciate it. Have a good night. You're always welcome to. Thank you for the hang out a little bit. This is the sacral chakra. You can warm it up a little bit. With heat, it changes the tuning. It makes it go more flat. Yeah. It expands the metal, basically. Yeah. Full volume. Here's another sacral chakra singing bowl. 300 hertz. On to the next chakra, the solar plexus. The colors are off. Your cat passed out. I think people do too. The slow blinking, you know. We'll go to the next lowest frequency. The legendary and when you polish, to the higher frequency. No, I'm holding it. If I'm cupping the singing bowl, it stops the vibration. But I'm holding it with a flat hand consistently because I'm about that life, you know. Most people, they don't, because it's really difficult to hold it like this, because it does hurt your hand. But this is my discipline. when you strike the mallet with the bottom of your palm, your tissue muffles the mids and highs a lot more. When you use the mallet, it's a different experience. You can combine techniques. Here's something more refined. From my latest set. The mallet. Polished. The sound is oscillating. If the bowl is hammered, does it make it sound different to a smooth finish? It ends the same because eventually the bowl calms down, right? eventually the bass will go down and you just hear the highs only, right? So if you just gently do this, the only reason you hear so much dynamics because we're going hard, right? But eventually the bow just to this level. But because this mic is so sensitive, this would go on for like 5 minutes. Yeah. Right, I just tap it a little bit. But this is a bougie, more refined bowl. What part of the bowl is the loudest? Where I'm pointing. But it's not about, it's about what mallet you use that helps you reach a higher frequency also. Like this is a hardwood clav that I use as a mallet, right? But if you polish it and you do the cutting technique, of course you don't want to do that too much. You want to do it just once. And then, because that ding, it clears the mind. Yeah. So you build. Then you want to breathe really loud so the person that you're with is breathing too. You don't want it to be intense for no reason. Yeah? And of course the baby bowl. Okay, this is a good example. So when you hit this bowl with your knuckle, it's an A2, right? Around this area. But when you polish it, different sound. Which is the heart chakra. When you tap it, but it always ends the same because the highs will eventually go away. Right? Because the dominant tone, when it's soft, will be wah, wah, wah. Let's go to the next chakra, the heart chakra. Have you tried freezing bubbles? No, I have not. Right, that's a bass mallet on a little bowl. My knuckle. Maybe polish. You polish with the hardwood side, it does something different. Right. Enjoy the moment. Got to remember that. This is a tuning fork tuned to the heart chakra. The weights allow me to tune this accurately so I can move the weights up and down. And then to fine tune it, I use my body heat. Since we have a scientific tool for us to see how accurate it is. So it's 1.9 right now, right? Just hold on. The top part is warm, but I know I can grasp the bottom part here too. And to me, that's heart chakra. Is this ASMR? Yes. I just help people fall asleep and stuff, and inspire people to enjoy sound healing. I could be selling these, but that's not my mission. Help people love themselves. It's enough. Full power. There's a lot of recorded sound healings, but when you're live, it's a lot more. Sometimes you want to be with human beings, you know. Are you ready for the singing bowl version? If you would like only music, I do have a YouTube channel, Guru Thanet. Remember to breathe and let it all go. Here's the polish. This effect is called binaural. My ears are sensitive to lower register. You can lower the volume. Sometimes we listen to music really loud throughout our life, and hearing is something that is hard to repair, but with love, anything's possible. Imagine it's actually helping you, but in the beginning, the healing journey can be difficult. You know what I mean? In the beginning, some of these sounds can be annoying, but as you surrender, your body heals and you become more aligned with these frequencies. I used to be annoyed by some bowls too, and then I'm like, why? Then I made myself sit with the bowl I don't like and just keep playing that. Because you can be attached to certain sounds and don't like certain sounds. You can enjoy the things, all the vibrations. Just like people, some people annoy you in the beginning, but it's because sometimes they just remind you of people in your past that you haven't healed from. Thank you for all your blessings, by the way. Kapkunagam. Let's go to the next chakra. Do you have a favorite frequency? That's my favorite frequency. Throat chakra, here we go. I'll be here tomorrow night, yeah. This is the throat chakra, It helps you deal with integrity, truth, and wisdom, standing on business, keeping it real, boundaries. Instead of waiting for things to get bad, you speak up before things blow up. That's healthy throat chakra. When your throat chakra is out of alignment, you wait for things to get bad and then you speak up when it's too late. No wisdom. We have a deeper tone in the throat chakra. Beautiful bowl. Let's go up one. course, the unique one that I always share people about. This one has a unique sparkle to it. Energizing, right? From sound. Thank you, Grandier, for the sub on YouTube. Thank you so much. Which brings us to, let's just give us 10 minutes to wrap it up. What did you experience today? Of course, if you don't know, we had widescreen mode. Now you know. Okay, so here's the chat box from everywhere. And you see all my flutes on the side here. Nighttime, I focus more on calming vibes, but of course, we got everything. We gotta have enough, more than enough, really, to melt your mind. You know? Of course, thank you. Grateful for all your blessings. Here's a little flute. Thank you, Melissa. And I have a loop station, so I could loop anything. Of course, on Friday and Saturday, I do a lot more singing because that's what we do. But it's more soothing singing. I guess we gotta. Don't worry about a thing, every little thing is gonna be alright. Don't worry about a thing, every little thing is gonna be alright. Rise up this morning, smile with the rising sun. 3 little birds perched by my doorsteps, singing sweet songs of melodies pure and true, singing, this is my message to you. Singing, don't worry about a thing, every little thing is gonna be alright. Don't worry about a thing, every little thing is gonna be alright. Lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on, and for it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. Please swallow your pride. If I have things you need to borrow, for no one can fill those of your needs that you won't let show. So just call on me, brother, when you need a hand. We all need somebody to lean on. I just might have a problem that you'd understand. We all need somebody to lean on. Lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend. I think I'll do one more song. I've been working on the One Love song. It's a really difficult song to sing. You know, One Love. together and feel alright. One love, hear the children crying. One heart, give thanks and praise the Lord, and I will feel alright. Saying, let's get together and feel alright. Oh, Let them all pass their dirty remarks. One love, there is one question I'd really love to ask. One heart, is there a place for the hopeless sinner who has hurt all mankind just to save his own belief? One love, what about the one heart? Let's get together and feel alright, as it was in the beginning. One love, so shall it be till the end. One heart, give thanks and praise the Lord, and I will feel alright. Let's get together and feel alright. Thank you so much for your time today. Thank you, Sister Christy. Thank you to other moderators. Grateful that people are open to peace. 169,000 likes. I know I'm behind on the tapping on the likes and stuff, changing the likes, but you know, when you're in the flow, you can't stop. And today I stream only about 3 hours, maybe less than that, so I'm trying to give it my all before. So grateful for 126 followers. Thank you, Catherine. Thank you for all the gifts and blessing, by the way. Also check out Sister Christy. You're live streaming tomorrow. When's your next Insight Timer stream? I think it is tomorrow night. Let me see here. Yeah, so you're welcome to check out Sister Christy's guided meditation tomorrow, where she does a visualization, and I'm sure she cultivates other techniques. And if you offer, tomorrow 10 p.m. Yeah. So if you offer any healing modalities, you're welcome to promote yourself here, because we're trying to spread the healing. You know, we got a lot of healers online, and if you do great work and you're consistent, that's the key. I'm trying to promote consistent people, not only people who show up once a month. That's not enough. You know what I'm saying? People need great leaders. So if you're a great leader who's consistent with live streaming, or you're consistent with creating content, you're always, right? You can, you're welcome to, give yourself a shout out if you're doing something great for humanity, or if you're doing something great online, because we're here to promote that. And I know I'm not the only one, and I don't want to just, I'm trying to rise and grow with y'all, but I'm trying to rise with people who are committed, and that's all. That's it. I'm looking for committed. I'm trying to grow with committed people, because I get really sad when I love drum circle, but sometimes how you have a drum circle once a month when it's a lot of sacrifice involved. So I'm trying to whatever sacrifice y'all are doing, shout out to the practitioners who are willing to serve when it's inconvenient. And so I do my best to be consistent myself with showing up, and grateful it's been working out quite well. Again, a great way you can support me is just subscribe or follow anywhere, especially on YouTube. But I'm here. The live streaming part is gonna be like this and just keep growing, right? And grateful for your commitment, grateful for your practice. And we're gonna do 3 ohms, and this stream's gonna end. Here we go. Breathing in. Please love your damn self. And I hope you have a wonderful night. Stay grounded. Don't get swept away by negative content online. Stay in the moment. Spread love, not fear. Spread love, not fear. Spread love, not fear. Spread love, spread love. The end. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, all the moderators. Thank you to all the pillars in the community. And thank you, Pamela. Thank you, Alyosha. Thank you, Spawn again. Nice to see you again. Thank you, Zen Diamond. Thank you. Shout out to Sister Dory. Turning 21.